What's up, guys and gals? How you doing? Today we talk about the movie First Summoning, and this is a 2018 movie. And the movie is one of those found footage horror movie dealing with the satanic theme, you know. And I know satanic horror is nothing new, especially when it comes to found footage horror. I think it's either 2000 horror when it comes to found footage horror. It's either a satanic theme or paranormal ghost theme, mostly. Not 90% of the majority is really that. You know, and maybe the other 10% could be vampires, werewolves, realistic like NYPD, slasher, human killers, and so on for the 10% category. That's just my opinion, guess. All right, don't take me as a grain of salt because this is a thoughts and opinion show anyway. But with that being said, the first summon is about these filmmakers want to find about this history of this warehouse, why everyone disappear, and they started interviewing people in the town. Also, they came across a priest of the town, a creepy stone-faced preacher, pretty much. And he tells them about his history, about his family history, and he tells a story about this man that kills three family members to make his woman get better from this sickness by pretty much worshiping the devil, pretty much. And this kind of leads to these filmmakers to want more of the story. What's behind this priest? Is he really telling the truth? What's going on? And also, there's some clues about the lead actor that it's like he knows something, but he's not telling the whole story. You can just tell the way he acts. And yeah, this review just contains spoilers. This is an old review, old movie anyway. Now, 2 years old. To me, it's 2 years old. It's an old movie. So if you haven't seen it, then sorry for spoiling it for you. I was gonna let you know now. Spoiler, spoiler, spoiler. Turn back. You ready? Okay. So to me, pretty obvious the guy knows something, and later on you found out that his girlfriend and the guy's friend they were making out in a party, and they taped it. And in the beginning of this movie, you also found out that her boyfriend said something about the memory card, and you wonder why he said that. So right there's a clue that he already knew about it, but he's not showcasing it out of anger. So as the movie progresses, right? Let's get fast forward. Once they go to the warehouse, um, suddenly mask people with the mask start chasing them. They start running away, and they come across this satanic ritual. You know, but before that, when that this was going on, once they got to the warehouse, I also got to mention this part. The guy forced his friend to say the satanic ritual about the fallen, which is pretty much the first summon, and he didn't want to go through with it, but the guy's forcing him to say it, and you wonder why. You know, it's pretty obvious. And this movie is predictable because you're gonna pick up on it right away that the guy does know something about it. Never say in detail, but he does know. So once the girlfriend decided to say it, her boyfriend disappeared. Once everyone is running around getting chased by the masked man, like I mentioned before, you realize that the guy, her boyfriend, is pretty obviously possessed. They show you his face being possessed. They show him in a mask because you're gonna see like his bracelet, which is pretty obvious as him. And guess what? If you remember the story about the preacher about his family member cutting three heads, guess what? Three of his friends end up getting their head cut off by the boyfriend, who happened to be part of the cult member now, part of the satanic cult pretty much now. And that's your ending for that movie. All in all, this movie was predictable, but I wasn't like bored by the way with this movie to be honest with you. So I wasn't like bored or nothing. I did sit in, find myself enjoying it. Will I see it again? No, because like I said, it's predictable, you know. But for Summon, even though I said spoilers, I say still check it out. Anyway, besides, I saw it for free on Tubi TV, so hey, what's there's another one watching movies for free, right? And if you got a Tubi TV app, I recommend you download it on your cell phones, available on all platforms, and also download it on Pluto TV. I also recommend that, and Every TV also, which are legal, legit platforms. They make their money by showing ads, so that's how these apps keeps going on with ads. Anyway, peace out and see you later, guys and